Hello guys, today we are going to learn Python so we can look how we can do it. First take a VS Code and I have already created a file here. So we are just taking Python, just loading. You can easily look any tutorial and see how to do it. So we are just taking one file, just a minute. Yeah, look, come back to my video. Let us see how we can print a thing in Python. So we are just starting with print function. In Python, if we want to print our name, first we have to start. It's just basic English. If you know the basic English, you can also easily learn Python and any other coding are like that. So starting with Python, you can also start learning with me. So print hello world. Here we are using print hi. So let us run it. So we are now running it. So the terminal has, look at here. Now we have got our input as high semicolon, which I have already put in the print function. So this is how you can print a message. So for Python, as like conventional programming languages like C, C++, we don't have to include any modules or import any modules. Python does all have a whole library, so you don't have to. Rather than some functions like math function, which we will learn in the later sections. So now we learn how to print or just how to output a message as we want. So just start with addition of two numbers, which is a so easy program that even base know the person who knows English and basic math can able to do this. So we are just doing, just remember the syntaxes. That's the only part in the coding. As you code more and more, you became an expert in this. So, so to get an input from the user, suppose let's say you are in an app, whether they are telling that to register your profile, this app is you telling you guys to enter your name. So how does the app do that? So in the backend, there is one code line as like this. If the app was built in Python, it would be like this. Like suppose a is a variable which are we assigning to that. So equal to. So here we are just taking, as I said, we are seeing addition of two numbers. So here we are taking for, as you all know, there are four, sorry, there are some special data types for each type of things. Like while you speak your name, how should you tell that? Like there are characters, like it's a alphabets. For alphabets, we use a simple data type called char, char. For numericals or numbers, we are the data type is int, which is an integer. As you know, the basic math, which we are referring to integer. And there are another integer doesn't have any decimal points. As you know, integers are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as just a perfect whole number. There are another which is float. Float have decimal points. Up we can assign whatever decimal point as we want, like 3.144444. We want, we can easily declare that you will learn later sections. So in the section now we are just taking, just imagine you guys are taking your age. So you have to like, instead of just calculating your addition of two numbers, we can calculate your age. So how like your age is always an integer, like it is a numerical. So the thing is that it contains int data type. So we are assigning a age, age to your age. Age is equal to, which is your data type, int. So we are just saying int, and parenthesis input, which we want to take input. So after that, again close brackets, as you have to fill that. And inside, if you want to enter any messages inside that, like let's say in the app you see that enter your age. So in that, like that, if you want any messages like that, you can add string double quotes. Inside that you want, you can write any messages you want. So here just we are just taking enter your age. Age, yeah, enter your age. Now we are ready. So now look, if like we already know how to print function, how to print a output. Here print, we are taking an age. In the previous, we are just printing a message. So we have to use double quotes. Here we are printing a variable which we have already assigned. So there is no need for double quotes. Just type, give in the inside brackets, just give that variable and run the file. Here look at the output, guys. Here, as the in the first line we have printed hi function. In the second line they are just asking enter your age. So we are entering, my age is 18, so I'm just adding 18 as my age. So enter. So look at here, here the 18 is print. So if you want to um, print that age is equal to 18, you can use double quotes. As you guys know, double quotes age, afterwards uh, you have to close that. Yeah, now we have already assigned the variable. The message will, what will be the output? Just guess. The output will be age and and the age which we have entered. Let's say we have, let's say you are 100 years old. So we are just typing 100 here. So look at here, age 100. So yeah, okay. So I hope you guys have understand up to this. So we are just taking another thing, another thing, which you have to calculate your age. So how to calculate age? Most commonly, how does you calculate your age? You calculate your age by minus, subtracting from the current year which you are in. As of now, we are in 2026. So we are just calculating, we are subtracting our age from 2026. So we will get our born year. So now we are taking our born year. Or you can take the current year as input as you want. Any, no worries. It's just a learning part. So these are the basic function. You only have to know print function, input function. For integers, we use int input enter your age. So just like that, for yeah, here up to this, it's okay, it's running, it's okay, fine. So just forget about the calculation part, because uh, as you guys are initial period, you guys don't have to instead of just understanding the logic, first you guys have to memorize, or just you guys have to enter the syntaxes into your brain. Then only you can easily figure out how the code works, how the logic is. So we are just trying to print in, take input your name, and we are just printing it as we'll do your age. So how? As I already told you, for the numericals, the data types is int, but for the name, like just imagine your name is in English. So let's say what's your name? My name is Asba. If your name is if your name is Rahul, Midlaj, any anything, you can what it consists of, it consists of alphabets. So as you know, as I said earlier, alphabets data type is char, characters, which we in Python we represent char. So uh, for the char in Python, it generally refers to string. You don't have to remember, you only have to think about char, but in Python, there is no, in the other conventional languages, C++, we conventionally use characters, but in Python, it has a lot of libraries. So we only have to just type input as string. So let's see how to do it. Here, name, we have assigned a variable name. Here, input, as it is a string, you don't have to assign that char function here, because Python does have that memory or brain to think what you are going to tell. As like Python is a well published, well structured, which have a great library programming language. So you don't have to. If you want any messages, as like we have do in the earlier, if you want any messages, enter that. Enter your name. Yeah. So we have we have now, as you know, we have take our input. Afterwards, we have to print it. How to print? Just say how to print. We have done two printing, so it's just basically nothing, just print. And if you want any messages, double quotes, name, and the variable name. As you know, if we run it, it will be like enter your age. The Now the function is executing. Python is a interpret, for the C, C++, it's compiler. For Python, it's interpreter. Like it's compiles line by line. So first line print high. So it is printing high. Enter your age. What is your age? If you are 200 years old, just type 200 years old. If what's your name? Let's say your name is uh, Shashi. We are just typing Shashi. So here, look, here now it's printing. Enter your name Shashi. Name Shashi. Yeah, here enter your age. Age 200. Enter your name Shashi. So it is running perfectly fine. You can do it any. I have selected VS Code because I have already set up Python in my VS Code. You can learn from any online. Just type. You don't have to install a Python file to do it. For the learning part, you can easily search, learn, like which I am doing right now. Just take any of your browsers. Just type online compiler. So mostly I use the one compiler, which is a great compiler you can code. Yeah, it's C++. Just change to, just take any for file. As if you want a Python file, any file. Now it's a Python file. So as like we code here, you can code like this.